Hey YouTubers, good afternoon. Hey, 06 Dodge Cummins, hot nose start. So this thing's got a new CP3 pump in it this year, new in injectors. What we're showing you here today is we're going to do a 24 valve Cummins return fuel test. So we want to show you what I did. So what's happening, this is basically a Duramax high pressure common rail setup. Uses the same CP3 as a Duramax, except for it's clocked a little different. What you'll see on your pump, one's the fuel return line, and if you look at them, this one's your return, this one's the fuel coming in from your pump. So what I do, and what I do maybe someone else doesn't do, I'm just telling you what I do. So I know some guys out there in YouTube land are like, well, that's not how it's done, and that's not what the textbook says. Textbook says to go get Dodge special part number, stick it in your mouth, W6528. Well, what I've done is, this is my special tool that I made. Okay, here's the banjo bolt that comes out of the top. I'm going to show you what this does. This little gadget right here is your overpressure relief valve. Get in there better. Sorry, I'm on my phone. I don't charge for my videos, so that right there is the overpressure relief valve. Okay, and this line coming into that goes to the overflow back to the tank. So what they want to do, they want to see if there's any fuel coming out of there. There shouldn't be none. There should be zero fuel coming out of there. So what I've done, this was the banjo bolt that came out of the top that goes in there like this, like that. Pull that out. See the banjo bolt there? Got a hollow opening. Same with this. I had one here laying around, so I drilled and tapped for a brass fitting. I just put JB on here when I put it in, just for argument. It doesn't. So you can just use tape, because that really shouldn't have any pressure in there unless there's something wrong. So I'm showing you how to build your own. You can buy these for $45 off Freedom Diesel. I built this for about $7. Okay, I just used the 1/4 inch by 20 tap, drilled a hole, tapped it so the threads are there, and I let it dry a day. This is good old JB, the guy that made this crap is awesome, by the way. So what we do, and I'll show you, this is your factory bolt. You'll drill a hole in it. Try to make this as easy as possible. You slide this thing down. Make sure you got your washer on it. That will go in there, and you'll thread that in there so it tightens up. I get it in there by hand. Okay, it's in by hand so you don't tear the threads up. And then, you see, take my little wrench here. Don't over tighten it, you'll break it. Okay. Because really there's not pressure in there. There's not supposed to be any pressure in there. A little bit of just volume. Okay, now that's in there, you'll see it's got a little fitting here. We're going to test this valve. Now I haven't seen this valve go bad. Okay. So, anyways, we'll put a piece of hose on there. Okay, I take a Maverick cup, just a plastic cup. All right. I like my videos to be, sorry about the shaking, I've got Alzheimer's. I'm gonna put you don't need to put a clamp on it. Okay. See that? That goes on top. You ready to crank that up? We're gonna put it into a cup. The factory spec is 100 milliliters for one minute. Now this is cold. You're supposed to do this when the engine's hot. I'm doing this one cold, and I guarantee you when it gets hot, it's worse. Go ahead. Watch how much fuel comes out of this thing. Look at that. That's cold. airborne out of there. That's way too much fuel. Set off. That's about 20 seconds worth. 180 milliliters is how many quarts? A fifth of a quart. We're already past that. Okay, so now you're gonna ask yourself, how do we figure out where this excess fuel is coming from? Okay, here's what Dodge says. Injector tubes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna retorque the injector tube nuts right here. This line will come off. This is the nut that goes on to the injector feed fuel tube. Okay, if one of those is not tightened right enough, you will get excess fuel coming in. I'm gonna look at all the O-rings too. I might just replace them all. And the only other thing left is an injector that's bad. And that's a possibility. So once we get the feed tubes and the nuts torqued, the injector feed tube nuts torqued correctly, there's a three-step torque to doing these. And I built a special socket. I'll show that in my other video. What I did is I have a known good fuel pressure relief valve that I put in here. So we know that's not the problem. Okay? So we're getting excess fuel return. What that does is it makes it so it won't start. That even though, so anyways, that's what we're going to do on video number 2. I want to show you this. I hope we're totally clear. You know, people make a video, you can't make a lot of sense of it. So I want to make really good sense of this. Very simple. Anyways, I'll keep you posted and we'll do video number 2 next. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so I can become rich. Well, I guess I'm not rich. I might as well be poor. Right? Anyways, you have a good day. Enjoy your time. Thank you for watching.